keeping my company organized and productive is a tough nut to crack. Yes, that's true. And how are the KPIs, which are key performance indicators, maintained inside my organization, and how do I gauge the performance of employees? Back to the checklist. So the beauty of the checklist is there's so many benefits to a checklist, or using a management system, either a contact relations management system or a system such as TaskQ is, and these come out of also the Checklist Manifesto with Dr. Atul Gawande, which I shared already. One is repeatable processes. The routine assures clients that they will receive consistent and professional standards in service. And this is really important, again, for creating accountability loops. Many times what happens is that the employee is met with on a quarterly basis or semi-annual basis or an annual basis, and it's challenging at best to actually identify what is working, what isn't working in such a long time frame. The checklist will identify pretty quickly if something is being done or it's not being done. And it's designed, the way I use it, is not as a stick to, inflict on the employee or the staff member, or even this could even be vendors or colleagues. It isn't always staff, but that it creates a time-oriented, specified activity or action that's going to occur and that everybody's working towards. So that is one of the benefits of the checklist. Another one is to create efficiency and effectiveness, is it increases communication amongst team members. Everybody's up to speed if they're all working from the same task program or checklist, if you will. The one thing that I have heard, or I hear many, but one complaint, if you will, I hear from clients and customers is when a professional has multiple clients. And I'd always say it's like having more than one child. I mean, you love them all the same, and yet they all want different kinds of attention and they want different kinds of responses. And many people have different communication styles. And so the more the team members, and again, all the other people that come into play, are on the same page and know what's going on, then there is less likely that the client or customer is going to say things like, well, I told Karen that when I saw her, or I already sent, an email to this person about this. Why don't you all talk to each other? That's what I hear. Like, why don't you all ever talk to each other? I've already done that, or I've already shared that. So that's the other beauty of a task system, program, technology, whatever means that you choose. And I find that it empowers people. So if we're talking about employees, it empowers them, because when the routine aspects are taken care of without having to use extra mental energy or time, then there's more space for actually doing more interesting work. And there's less what I call micromanagement, because again, the management by objectives is to the checklist or the systems. And this, it creates also just the whole idea of checking something off is actually very empowering. People feel like they've accomplished something when they know that they've met one of the objectives in the checklist in the system. It also frees up to focus on higher level thinking and activities. Again, if you think of many businesses, myself included, the processes are similar. The clients are different, houses are different, situations are different. And yet at the same time, there's so much of it that is routine. If those can be managed well, then people have more time and energy to deep dive, to get into deeper, more meaningful work. And that is a benefit as well of using these systems.